Right, I'm here again. What a nightmare. I think I'm live, but I don't know if it's working. Honestly. Right, have we got anyone here yet? Carol, hi, you back. It's working. Is it working? Am I the right way and can you hear us? Oh God, honestly everyone, I'm so sorry. I never ever have any luck when I do lives. It was fine, and then as soon as I plugged the mic in, the screen just went like crazy. But I'm trying to get it on here so I can see the comments. It's working. Are we the right way around and everything? It's still sideways. Oh, I've changed the orientation as well. Let me see. Yeah, it won't let me. So it's the wrong way around. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I can't really do it this way either. No, it's not fine, Cheryl. The thing is, there's a little option on it which lets me click horizontal or vertical. I've clicked horizontal, but then it's just not doing it. Yeah, that's because I'm holding it here, but hang on. I might have to have it this way just for tonight until I can figure out why it's not working. Or because I have an iPhone as well. Sorry, I'm just trying to work it out. I could actually use my iPhone for next time. Let me see if I can get this in here. Okay. I mean, I know it's not the best, but I'm not really sure what else to do. I know, that's what I mean. It's just in an awful position, isn't it? And I really don't know, because it just won't let us. Even though I'm clicking. Yeah, I can see it on the screen. We need it this way, don't we? We really need it this way, but for you, it's going to be the wrong way around. Oh, God. Right, I'm so sorry. Should we still do it, or should we just try again next time? Because it's not going to let me turn that phone round. It's not working. It just says it's locked, but it gives you the option in the beginning to click horizontal or vertical, and I'm clicking it, but it won't move. Yeah, we'll just do it. I'm so sorry. Next week, I'll use my iPhone, and hopefully that might be better. Okay. Oh, honestly, I bet something's gonna go wrong. Oh, Linda, I've done this about 3 times. I want to keep losing everybody. I just never have any luck with lives. I really don't. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't do them much. No, I will sort it out. I'll figure a way. My daughter will help us with it. Sam had the same issue, did she? Yeah, it's awful, because when you're not used to doing them, recording YouTube videos, yes, it's dead easy. Yeah, but I know, is it Barrett? Yeah. I always have it unlocked though, and it worked, didn't it, when I was over there recording? So why won't it work when I've come over here? That's how I know it is working, because we were doing it when I was chatting to you face to face. Anyway, never mind, I'm sorry, but I will sort it for next week's live. Right, so I turned off rotating, you're watching it on your tablet. Okay, we'll fix it. I promise we will. Right, I've got some pliers. I think these are bent nose, but honestly, you use whatever you have and whatever, you know, you see fit. Needle nose and some wire cutters. I've got jump rings. I've got all different sizes. And I have bead caps. I get these from Ali or Temu, and honestly they're dirt cheap and they make such a big difference to your little dangles and stuff. And I've got bits and pieces. I've got, again, these are just like sort of little bead caps. Now I've got these ready made. They're like little the little head pins. Hi Leslie, sorry we've had a bit of a palaver here. But if you don't have these, even if you just have wire, you can just snip it yourself and you can just bend it and make a little eye pin with it. These ones are so thin, but actually I think for newbies, or if you're practicing, they might be better. Yeah, thumbs up everybody, that would be brilliant. Like these ones here I've got are really, really thick. They are so thick and hard to bend, so I'm going to use them. Now I've got chain as well. Now I find that I prefer the bigger chains. You can use thinner chain if that's all you've got, that's fine. Again, I get this from Temu. I have it in silver as well. And I've just got some little ball things to decorate. Now, let me see, because I've picked some beads because it's coming up to Halloween soon. I thought we'll do a little Halloween one. So I'm going to show you how I wire wrap them, because I will quickly show you this. Thank you everybody. So these ones are ones that I've wire wrapped for future stuff, or just sometimes if you're sitting bored in front of the TV, you know, you can wrap them. I had wrapped some Halloween ones, and I'm going to show you how to wrap them like that. You may already know. If you do, I'm sorry, but you can wrap them in a couple of them. Little skulls and things, little pumpkins, but I think by adding the little bead caps and stuff, it just honestly makes them, you know, takes them to a whole different level. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So, and then once you know how to do that, or then you can kind of make any sort of dangles that you want. So we're only going to make a small one, because I'm going to quickly show you something else, if you don't mind. Just a sec. So this here is where I keep dangles that I've mainly received. It's like a sort of little tree thing. And then obviously you can make like huge ones like these, and we will if you want to do them bigger, but for now we're just going to start off with a smaller one. So this was really good actually. It has a little storage thing inside and it spins round, and I just wanted somewhere nice to display them all. So right, let's see. So if we've got a little bead here, so I'm going to take this. Now the chances are that is going to go straight through the hole, because the hole is too big for this little pin. So if we then take a little bead cap first, oh thank you Leisha, and then just pop the bead cap on, and then now you can put your little bead on so it won't drop through anymore. And obviously that just makes it, you know, so much nicer. And then sometimes these sit right up, so I'll just push them and it just pushes them onto the bottom of the bead cap. So I'm going to trim it first, because I think it's a little bit long. So I'm going to take about that off it, so a centimetre probably. Obviously it depends what kind you're using. So I'm going to then take the needle nose pliers. Now I might show you this a few times if you don't get it. So right, I'm going to take this up to the very top of the little, what do you call it, pin thing. Then I'm going to hold it like this. I'm going to support this thing with my finger, and I'm going to hold it tight, and then I'm just going to turn it round like that, so it's made a little hook. Can you see that? Then I'm going to put them back in, so I've just got it like that, and then I'm going to turn again. Okay, now I'm going to rotate the pliers, but I'm not taking them out, I'm just leaving them in, and I'm going to turn again, and that's what I'm going to keep doing all the way. And I think this is a much easier way to wrap beads. Keep, spinning it round all the way, rotating it round, and you can pull it tight, so you have that. Can you see that there? And I think that is a much easier way. Oh, we didn't put a bead cap on the top. I should have put a bead cap on the top, but then you can pinch them a little bit as well, and that's how I wrap them. So we'll do another one. So see if we get this little pink one here. Where's my things gone? Yes, you can, Beth Ann, if you just practice. It took me a little while to get it right, but just keep practicing and you will get them perfect. So a little bead cap on, put the bead in, and then so I don't forget, I'm going to put the bead cap on again on the top. So let me get it in the right hole. There we go. And I'm going to press them both so they're not so they're sitting flat on the bead. So that's what we've got. So again, I'm going to cut some off because it's too long. We don't need all of that. And then again, I'm going to take the pliers right at the top, and then I'm going to twist it round. Okay, so we've got the hook again, put them back in, and then twist again, and just keep doing that till you get all the way to the bottom. And look how quick it is as well. It's so quick and easy. Yeah, they do, Linda. They make such a difference. And then if there's any little bits sticking up, like you can see there, see that little piece? Like, we don't want anyone to get the fingers caught on it, so you can just snip them off. And there you go. That's how I wrap them. It's so simple once you get the hang of it. You can make them. It's honestly, and I find that is the simplest way to wrap them. So then we want some chain, and as I said, we're just going to do a small one. So yeah, I'll cut it about that long, so 7 centimeters, and just cut one of the links. Yeah, Barbara, it's so easy. It really is. Unless I've just said that. Sorry, I've got a menopausal brain. It's so bad at the minute. It's terrible. Anyway, so that's my chain. And then I've got a little, I'm saying little, it's not. It's one of these lobster clasps, but they're like oversized ones. Again, Temu, AliExpress. So I'm going to take a jump ring, Go for this size here. So get them a couple of jump rings there. And actually you can probably open these with your finger as well, because they're not, you know, they're not dead solid. So open that up through there and then through the top of the chain. Yeah, it's so bad. I've suffered so bad, like I can't even begin to tell you. And then I'm going to close the jump ring. Okay. So we've got our little chain started off. Mrs. G, that's what I've not been doing. Yeah, isn't it so much simpler? So I start from the bottom. So I suppose really you want like a sort of focal bead on the top, or a charm, whatever you want to do. These are little sort of candy sweets, wherever you're from, whatever we call them sweets. I know you people in the USA call them candies. So I might have that on the bottom. Obviously we need to wrap it, and I'll show you as well, because these are a bit of a, sometimes, especially when you're wrapping skulls like this, that's when these come in really handy to wrap them with. So again, I'm going to go for a bead cap. Lisa, you started having dang hot flushes. Yeah, they are horrendous. Mine have gone. It's the brain fog and the moods that have been absolutely crippling me. Probably one of the reasons why I haven't been posting a lot. It is easy, Carol, honestly, just practice. It took me a few goes, but I promise you will get it. It's so easy once you do it. So a little bead cap on there, little bead cap on there. So again, I'm so annoyed about the phone's orientation though. Never mind, let's not dwell on that. So I'm going to cut some off. I'll show you close up again if you want how you do it. So pliers on there. Okay, now pull tight. So press your finger there, hold the bead, so you're pulling a little bit so it's tight. So wrap and take it out. You've got your little hook there. Back in, keep holding it tight, and you're going to keep going round. So you're taking them out, twisting, okay, and then you can give them a little press to tighten them up. Perfect. Yeah, the skull beads are cool, aren't they? So we want a little jump ring again. So we'll get our little jump ring. We're going to put our first bead on. So on to there, and then it's going to go on the very bottom of our little chain and close that off. Upside down, yeah. Scrappy cats, yeah, upside down. That's how my brain is, upside down. So we've got the first one on. Okay, let me have a drink of my tea, sorry. Oh yeah, honestly, it's like men are just so lucky. They really are so lucky. So we'll go for, we wrapped this one, didn't we? So we'll get a few of these jump rings out. But you'll once you get the hang of it, you'll probably, you'll start to enjoy it and then just want to make them. They are quite addictive. So in our little thing, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to this one here. I'm and I'm going to put it on there, and then just fasten that again. Caroline, you used to make key bag charms. Hi Tammy, how are you? Sorry, I'm the wrong way around. I will promise I will sort it for next week. Now I've got some little skulls I did, but I will show you what I mean about wrapping like awkward shaped ones and stuff. There's little hearts, little stars. Honestly, you can use loads of things, So we've got that on there, and then the next bead, actually we're going to go for a little skull. They're so cute, but most of them are just from Temu and AliExpress. They're really cheap to buy on there, as you know. Christine, you need to try and make some. There's the heart's in the way of the rest of your comments. So we've got that on this side. So then I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put this further up actually, because like I say, I don't want to make it a really big one. Plus they take a lot longer to make as well. So that's how that's looking. So really what you want to be doing is kind of putting one side, one the other, one side, one the other. I'll go for this little heart next. Hi Mary, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna try my iPhone, see if that works better. See if that lets you use the horizontal orientation. And then we'll go up here. Just keep adding them. So pretty. Oh, this candy was meant to be that way. That's right. There we go. You can see that. Oh, Gemma, it's okay. It's been a nightmare. Obviously I'm the wrong way around. It won't let the camera rotate, so everyone, agreed we'll just do it this way for this week. And then next week I will get the iPhone and see if it works, because this Samsung just will not let us rotate, even though it's given us the option to. It doesn't work. Hi Tanya. Beth Ann, you want to make some to sell at the craft show booth. What would be? I think that's a fair price, but again, the heart's in the way. Ooh, now there's a thing. I don't know, because it depends sort of how big you're making it, how many beads are on it. Yeah, Scrappy Acts, I did that 3 times, and as soon as I press go live, it's just turning itself back around. So I really don't understand it. Yeah, it does lock. It's locked, and then it won't let it change. But before I went live, I'm pressing horizontal, and it just won't work. Oh, you deleted it, Beth Ann. Yeah, it really depends on how big they are, how many charms. But I would say the big ones, when I don't know if you caught when I first came on, I showed the really big ones. I'm not sure if you're in the UK or not, but I would say £10 for one of them, possibly more, because there's there's a lot of work in there. a lot of wire and wrapping and beads. Oh, thank you, Scrappy Acts. We will get it sorted. And basically all I'm doing is I'm just keep adding them on. And then, you know, if you're not happy at the end, you can take some off or you can add some more. It doesn't really matter. Because this one's probably going to end up being quite full. So yeah. So what I was saying before, I'm going to show you this actually, like these skulls here. You're welcome. Tina, this stupid, there's a heart in the way of the questions and I can't move it. When you first came on, something time until the chat moves. Yeah, is it what I said about when I first came on, it was the right way. And then as soon as I came over to this desk, it just flipped itself round. So, when you first came on, which time? Tina, do you mean you didn't see the dangles I showed or I shared? So these, because they're a sort of odd shape. Diane, can I show you how to do two beads together like this one, or where's the other one? Yeah, I had some more. Is that what you mean? You did it, Mrs. G. I'll show you them, Tina. These here are like the ginormous ones, which I love making them. And as I was saying to, oh, thank you, Beth Ann, that's so kind. Thank you. I was saying to, yeah, Beth Ann, wasn't I? These would be around, I would say, £10. I mean, come on, there's a lot of work in them and they're huge. So yes, thank you again. That's really kind, Beth Ann. Thank you. I appreciate that. Pat Butcher. Pat Butcher's going to want our earrings back, yeah. Right, let me think. So I've shown Tina them. And, okay, so these little bead ball things, obviously just small because the skull's only small. So, well, we'll go for a medium size. You're thinking more, yeah, I said, didn't I? I mean, there's a lot of work involved in them. So through there, then you've got your little bead on the end, because you find a bead cap like that just won't sit right on the skull because it isn't a round shape. So I find these help you get a better wrap. Karen, can I ask what the beads are made of? I think they're probably just plastic, Karen, if I'm honest. I get most of them from AliExpress and Temu. I have silicone ones, but I'm not using them today. So pliers, yeah, so I'll show you again close up. So grab it on there and we're going to pull it tight. I'm going to twist it round so we've got our little hook, and then in again, twist. We're not taking the pliers out, we're just manoeuvring them round all the way until it's tight. And I find that's easier to wrap, like, you know, stranger shapes of beads. And then Diane, you wanted to see how to do two together. Can you just confirm if is that what you mean? It's just basically a case of adding two on. But obviously your pin's got to be long enough for it. Yes, acrylic as well. I think acrylic and plastic really. But you can do these with silicone beads as well. So again, I'm going to pop it on there and it's going to go on our little chain. Yeah, they're very addictive. They really are. Very addictive. I mean, you can pick them up cheap enough, like I say, AliExpress and stuff, and that's looking really pretty. But like, that's what I'm saying about the little bead caps and things, it just takes them to a totally different level. They look so pretty with all of that on them. So we will, got a little pumpkin here. Now this one's definitely plastic. All right, Christine, thank you. Thanks for popping on. Oh, Linda, can I see the number on the snips? Did you ask me? I don't know if you mean it's 0.041 millimeter. Does that help? Yeah, even old, like broken jewellery and stuff, or if you've got jewellery that you don't really wear or you don't like, you can use them as well. Linda, you saw it 170. Okay, I'm glad. Oh yes, there, model 170. So snip this. But it's good, like I say, if you're just sitting watching TV, even, you can just sit and wrap them and just have them prepared, or you know, if you do want to make a little charm or a dangle or something. Oh, thank you, Scrappy Axe, that's so kind, thank you. Alan, hi Alan, loving all your makes, been loving your Temu haul, love the different things you've watched for years. Oh, thank you so much. Now I'm going to quickly have a little chat about that. I don't know if like a lot of you or some of you have followed me for a while. I think you will probably know that I don't really do hauls. You know, I don't really think I've ever been big on hauls, if I'm honest. I have done them over the past, but I don't really do them. And these Temu ones are purely because Temu reached out. Obviously you get the items for free, you also get paid as well, which is actually quite a, you know, it's quite a decent pay. And that's why I agreed. Now the hate that I'm getting off some people, oh thank you so much, Scrappy Axe, honestly that's really, really kind of you, thank you. Some of the hate that I'm getting in the comments has actually shocked me, really. People being, you know, well, you will say that you're getting them for free, you're ruining this, you're doing that, how do you think I'm going to afford to buy them, etc. Just being like really rude about it. And I very rarely do hauls. Now, yes, the crafting industry is not what it used to be. Do I think Temu plays a part in that? Yes, I do. However, you're gonna buy it regardless. You really are going to buy it whether I do a Temu haul or the next YouTuber does one or not. Now, they've reached out to me again and they've asked me to do 2 more, and I've agreed. Now, all I'm going to say to these people, if you don't like it, why are you clicking on the video? You're obviously clicking on the video to have a good twist about it and be rude and nasty. So honestly, it shocked me. And it was the same about the embroidery machine. They reached out. Would I like one for free to do a review? Of course, I like sewing. I would like to learn embroidery more. I got some really nasty comments about that video. And I just don't understand it. I really don't know why people feel like they have to be so rude. I mean, I've done these videos for nearly 10 years and these are some of the rudest comments I've ever had. So I'm shocked at it, actually. I mean, I do think some of it's the green-eyed monster coming out in some of them, because you can just tell the way, well, you know, it's all right for you, you don't have to buy them. No, but I've worked hard for 10 years to build my channel up, and I think if these people do that, they can get to do collaborations and get paid for it as well. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. But yeah, there's been some horrible comments about them. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying, Leisha. Why did I click on them? Oh, what was it? One lady said, sorry, but I will never support anybody who shops or gets things from Temu in any way at all. So why did she click on the video? She knew it was a Temu haul, but yet she clicked on the video. That just goes to tell you they're just doing it to give you a thumbs down and be rude. So that's my little rant over. Yeah, I have. I've worked hard, and I mean, you know, I haven't been a big sort of hauler. There's some people on their channel, that's all they do are hauls and things, and that's great. That's your choice. But you know, I very rarely do them, and yeah, I must admit, I have had a few more people reaching out, companies, and it's made us think, well, am I just going to keep getting hate for it? I don't know. I think since COVID, I just think people seem to be getting ruder. I really do. So that's how it's looking. It's looking quite full already, but I just keep, and then you can look and see, well, oh, there's a gap there, or whatever, and then just add whatever you think. Let me have a look at the comments. Lindy absolutely hit the thumbs down and change it. Scrappy axe and very entitled. Yes, very entitled. Alicia, the purchase and other things in China. Exactly. Nearly everything is made in China. I mean, you know, I know, like I said, I'm being honest here. Temu has had a big impact on the craft industry. It has. We're not going to lie here. But I also think a lot of companies spoiled it by constantly bringing out new releases, constantly making people feel like they had to buy and racking the prices up. Temu comes out, of course people are going to shop there. We can't afford to spend £25 on a die. So I think a lot of things are to blame. I really do. Alan, don't let that grind you down. No, I won't, honestly. It's just a bit upsetting reading them, that's all. You know, I've never really got hate, and I just think, wow, it's just not nice, really. But never mind, that's enough of that. Lorraine, is there a link to the supplies? I will put them on as soon as I've come off here, if you want us to, under this video. Also, Diane, did I see your comment? Where was it? You mean 2 beads together? I've just seen it somewhere. Yeah, 2 beads with a jump lead in the middle. What do you mean? Do you mean a jump ring? Oh, so you would mean like a bead with a jump ring and then another bead, which in effect would make like a chain. Alan, yeah, why pay £10 for 3 when you can get them on for £2 on Temu? Exactly. Karen, they've got nothing better to do. No, they don't. They're really sad, and they're just jealous. I think a lot of it is as well. John, you've got shares in Temu. Oh. Yes, Shannon, you buy from... I don't know if anyone in the UK here shops in The Works, but they are all for sale on Temu, a lot of the stuff, because it's all made in China. But then they have a go at creators for getting free stuff and earning a living from it. Like I say, I think a lot of it's just jealousy, I really do. But they should set up their own channel, and then they can get free stuff too. It's, you know, it's... I don't know. I don't know what the world's coming to. Okay, so we're just cracking on with our little beads here. Scrappy Axe Crafting brings us peace, and we shouldn't have to spend tons to have that peace. Yes, completely, totally agree. I mean, like I say, you are not going to get rid of Temu, you know, just by, because if I don't do hauls, other YouTubers will. Oh, not done that right, have I? I've closed that before I've put it on my thing. Yeah, Linda, they have become very, very rude. Some horrible, oh, I just don't know. I would never think of going on someone's channel and being like that. It's just not, it's not needed. Tammy, oh hey, I've had to bite my lip a few times. How pretty is that looking now? I think that one might have to get moved. That one's a bit big for there because it's taken away from my little candy one, but you see what I mean. Kind of loads of YouTubers sponsored work. Yeah, it is the company that reaches out, and I mean, don't get us wrong, I get a lot of them things, like for example, the other day I got one for shapewear, you know, ladies shapewear underwear. I thought, well, okay, but how is that going to fit in with craft? Am I going to come on in my underwear going, oh, hi, everybody? So I thought, no, sorry. It's just, it's not fitting for that, is it? So there's things that I won't do because I don't think it's... I don't think it's appropriate. Yeah, but yeah, you'd be seeing me parading around in my underwears before long. Yes, well, yes, Diane, I know exactly what I mean. XXX. Oh, for goodness sake. Yes, Diane, the only trouble is I don't like doing that because I feel like it's not strong, like in the snap. Wherefore, if I'm using a chain like this, it is a lot more sturdier. Do you see what I mean? Like, you can make your own chain with just adding jump ring and jump ring, but if the jump rings are not solid, like these are just, you know, they're not dead thick, I think it just comes to bits, really. Alan, maybe we'll see the colour and decorate them. Maybe the complainers will like it. Who knows? Oh, well, I'm glad you had a giggle. What? The outfit won't be any good for your appearance on oh, don't you start with that, Mrs. G. They must have been reading my emails, this shapewear company. Hey, honestly. Shannon, she could modify them. Yes, she very much can. I will show her. Just I don't do them that way unless I had really strong jump rings. But I know what you mean. I'll just put a couple of these on and I'll show you. Embellished underwear. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could make loads of flowers and like hot glue them on, couldn't I? And parade around in them in my craft room. When you close the jump ring, do you overlap? Oops, I just close it. You can overlap it though. I've seen a lot of people do it, and I suppose it's more secure, but I'll show you close up. You might get more subs in your undies, yeah? What? Nipple tassels? Oh yeah, I can make some of them. That's what we'll make next week. Nipple tassel with little beaded dangles hanging off them. Oh goodness, we're not going to get any beads done here, are we? Jewellery from Tonic did a wedding dress and flowers. You could do one. Yeah, good, yeah. Oh, goodness me. I told you we'd have a giggle. So yeah, I'll just get them. I don't know if you can see because it's going to blur and I have nothing to put behind us. So I'm going to show you. Oh, there we go. And then I'll just close them up. As best I can, like right together. Yeah, I mean, there's always obviously a tiny little gap because you can't seem to get them right up, but that shouldn't come out of there. But yes, you can overlap them if you want. Nipple dangles. All right, this is getting out of hand. Oh, for 18s only. Put the window out swinging. Oh, for goodness. Yeah, I hope you are watching it. That's what we think of you. Oh, God, honestly. See, I've closed the jump ring off again because I'm too busy thinking about nipple tassels. Oh, honestly. You need a good giggle though, don't you? Right, let me open this again and put it on the thing. Oh, Beth, you need audio on, you're missing out. Oh, well, actually, no, because they have the subtitles and that now, don't they? So you could read what we're saying. If you, well, it might censor it, I don't know. Kimberly, hi Kimberly. Yeah, it's chewed you right up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We always have a giggle. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, Tammy, if you make the nipple and I'll make the butt. Right. I'm not going to get these done now because I can't stop laughing. Oh. Butter plugs. I know what you mean. Why is this turning into an X-rated chat? We're supposed to be making jewellery. Oh. Your husband, usually your husband walked the nipple tassels and was laughing. Yeah, we'll see. Yours got a good giggle here. Right, there we go. Got that one on. Alan. Oh, honestly, you people. You're a bad influence. Yeah, I'm going to have to start putting an 18 logo on, Barbara. I can confirm the 10. Oh, honestly. Well, that conversation soon changed, didn't it? At least we have a good giggle. So do you see, this is kind of, it's getting a bit twisted now, but this is the kind of thing, you know, we're doing sort of on each side. Yeah, it took a turn, didn't it, Leanne, quite quickly. But that's quite relatively small considering the other ones are shared in the beginning. But yes, that's basically how you sort of wrap them and put them together. But, you know, you can use any types of beads that you have. You know, you obviously don't have to just have the ones I have. Right, Diane, what did Diane want? So, 2 beads and a jump ring. We get thin ones, so we'll put a bead cap on because, as I said, they make a big difference. and then just press them down so it presses on to, you know, the cap, the bead, sorry. Yeah, we all need a good laugh, especially nowadays, honestly. Diane, you think you would use a chain? Nah, yeah, honestly, and I think this was something like £2 or £3 from Temu, you know, but they are much better, stronger. You don't have to mess around with your jump rings, but I'll show you. Monica, Anna's ordering from Temu, the same as ordering from Ali. Oh yes, and the quicker you get them, a lot quicker. They are good at refunding. Say if you get something and it's damaged, or you know it's not what you expected, as long as you send them a photograph, they refund you. Yeah, there's honestly there's nothing wrong with ordering from it if that's what you want to do. Ali takes a lot longer, but I will say, so I've got that done there now, so I'm going to get another jump ring. I'll probably go for a bigger one actually. The thing I find with Temu, I'm funny about the dies. I do find a lot of the dies, in the past, some of the dies I ordered went in the bin. I just think like they were just copied, obviously, but they weren't copied right, and they didn't work. Like if it was a shaker, they haven't cut the shaker part right, so it doesn't fit the die, and then all the shakers come out, that type of thing. But I do think they are getting better. But I don't tend to order a lot of dies from Temu. I do get some, but not all. Yes, Shannon, Shein, I'm actually wearing, this is actually from Shein. I'm a big Shein buyer. Yeah, I've ordered a lot from Shein. Yes, Linda, exactly. Some of them are tiny, so yeah, be very careful. Be careful with the dies from Temu. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, it would just be your jump ring. So we've got your jump ring and your bead. We've got another bead that's wrapped, so wrap a pink one. Yeah, they do, Alan. Company, they buy from the same supplier, but definitely always check the measurements on the dies. I mean, I saw one last week and it looked really good, and I ordered it, and then I thought, oh, what have I ordered that for? I should have measured it. It's going to be tiny. And actually it came, and I'm so happy with it. It's like a Halloween one. I'm going to show you actually, 2 seconds. Yeah, I have actually made it up, but this one's going around. This one's on there, I think, is quite new. So it's like obviously the cauldron. You get she can have different tights as well, and you can make it into a shaker. So I was really impressed when it came, because when I ordered, I thought, oh, you haven't measured it. It's going to be tiny, or it's not going to work. But it's brilliant, and she has other patterns you can give her for the tights. So yes, I'm very happy with that one. Yeah, it's really cute. Really like that. Right, so that one is that. And then we'll put this one on here. Yeah, Monica, it's if you just put in Halloween dies on Temu, I think it comes up pretty quick, because I think it's quite a newish one they have on. But Lorraine, I'm just waiting for that message to move. If you get time, could you show close up what you are putting in the top of the bead? Oh yes, of course. It's just the bead caps. Alan, you said about the change you've seen. Yes, because they're closing so many stores. So I think Hobbycraft had been in trouble for a while because people haven't been buying from them for a while. So they've obviously closing a lot of the stores, and now they're going on to TV to see if they can carry on. Which, I don't know, it's a shame, I suppose, like having to close stores, but I mean, I think Hobbycraft's prices are okay as well. But I don't know, the crafting industry just isn't the same, and we're not in the best position at the moment. Like, so many places are closing, and like, I don't know about you lot, but I'm struggling to like find decent card. That's why I've been using the stuff that I got from Temu, and actually it's really, really nice, because my favourite place is what do you call it, where I always buy my card from. Oh, see, brain fog. Someone has to know. I always buy my card from these. I've talked about them loads and I just can't think of the name. Lime Tree. Thank you, Tina. Yes, Lime Tree. So I've noticed I wanted to order my favourite card. I've been looking for weeks. It's never come on. There's not a lot on, and I emailed them, and basically they're not getting it back. They're not getting a lot of them back, and the prices are so expensive, they're struggling to find stock as well. So it's not looking good, really. I'm not saying they're closing. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is it's getting harder and harder to find supplies, I think, particularly card and things like that. So I've got I don't know what we're doing. I can't see. I'm both talking. I can't remember. Oh, sorry. Yes. So we need to attach these two together, so we don't need that other jump ring. Sorry. So what we would do, I didn't have to close that properly actually, but basically open this jump ring back up, and then we're going to put that through the top, so it will be two together. I hope that's what you mean, Diane. That's how I would do it if I was joining them. I hope that's what you mean. And obviously, you know, you could keep joining them and adding, you know, making your own sort of chain thing, but I just prefer to use these ones. Linda, you can book an appointment to go there. It's a warehouse. I'm hopefully going out. Really? Oh, so you can actually go in there. You're welcome, Diane. But I will put the links for all of these and the chain, because, I mean, I'm all right for now, but I would like another one soon, I think. It's the Pink Kisses card that I've bought for years from them. Pink Kisses. It's beautiful, and they're not getting it back in, and I'm so sad. But yeah, I've been getting the ones from Temu, and they are actually, you know, it's really nice card. But it is what it is. We have to just get what we can. So Linda Ann, can you show how to attach the bead to the chain? I think that's what Lorraine means. Lorraine, sorry, did Lorraine ask something? Lorraine, do you want to know how to attach the bead to the chain? Let me know. I can show you that close up if you want. Oh, hi Faith, thank you. And actually, what do you call them? Hobbycraft do some nice paper. I like the paper from there. It's their brand, and you would say get it in it would be pink or blue, and then it would have like all different shades of blue and little bits of glitter in. I've got quite a few of them. I like them. Yes, so we don't need that. I'll show you how I attach a one to the chain. So let me make another bead, wrap another bead for you. So in there. Yeah, I mean, it is quite sad the way it's going, but like I say, I do think just the economy, you know, has wrecked it all, and obviously, you know, the company we're talking about hasn't had a good effect because everyone's obviously shopping there and ditching, you know, companies that people who can't afford to spend £25 on one die, or they can't afford to keep buying supplies that come out every week. I ordered from Paper Mill. I got a box. I think it was, I don't even know how much it was. I think it was 10 picks of A4 card. It's nice, but it has that kind of, I can't describe it. It's not smooth, and I don't think I would order from it again. It's not my kind of, I like the really smooth card, which is what Limetree did, which is why I'm so sad about that, but I don't know. So, and then I've got my jump ring. Lorraine, you wanted to see how to attach it to the chain. So let me show you. Tammy, it's hit and miss. What's hit and miss? Are we talking about card again? Still card. Sorry, it's hard to keep up with them. So bead on jump ring, and then you just kind of want to, so I'm going to have one here now, so I just push it in. You can see there that it's hanging through the chain. It was hanging through the chain. Yeah, this happens a lot. You drop these a lot, so it can get a bit frustrating sometimes. So through there, tight hold, and then not them ones, then just close it off. I know the camera's blurry because I haven't got anything behind it, but yeah, just closed it off. I hope you can see that, Lorraine. So yeah, this is looking really, really sweet now. I think we'll just add a couple more, and I think that would probably do. Go for now the hearts as well. These are the same, so they're obviously not like a round shape like a bead. So if I go for like the tiny little, these were from Temu, so if I just put the little bead on and then through there, and then a little bead on the top, and it just helps because obviously when they're not in like a round shape, they can be hard to wrap because you can't like get your pliers like, you know, down in there. So that's why I think these come in really handy for little ones. And then I'm just twisting around, and that's how I normally wrap like the little irregular shape ones. And if there's any little bits, just snip them off because you don't want people, you know, cutting themselves or whatever. Faith, ignore them. Yes, I will, Faith. Basically just don't click on the video. It's not very often I do hauls anyway, so they can get on with it. And then you can just have a look and see where you think. Put this one here. You're welcome, Carol. You're going to say goodnight. Okay, good night, Carol. Take care. And I appreciate you joining. Alan, you love the fact we never know what you're doing, and always love seeing your swaps and the little ideas you do. Oh, thank you. That's so kind, Alan. yeah, I mean, I get bored of the same thing. Like, I like to chop and change what I make, and I like to chop and change what I bring you, because I think, you know, isn't it not nice that it just, like, some channels will dedicate their channel to cards or 3D items, but I like to change it, and my crafting changes as well. Like, I'm not into cards anymore, and if I'm not into them, I struggle to do them on like a video because I'm not into them. But I'm not saying I won't make them. I mean, I did some last Sunday when I did the chipboard and acetate box. But yeah, I change a lot, and I hope you enjoy the fact that it's never the same, and you're gonna, you know, see maybe stuff that you would never have thought of making, or you haven't been interested in, type of thing. But yeah, I've got some ideas for Christmas stuff, and I need to think of a new advent calendar this year, because I missed last year and I don't want to miss this year. I think I've got a sort of idea, but I need to start playing around with it. Oh, good. I'm glad most of you like it. You know, the fact that I don't just do the same thing all the time. Like, I never would have thought I could make one of these years ago. I would have just been like, oh, no, I can't do that. That looks way too hard. But I'm not an expert at them. It's just what I've picked up from watching other people, and, you know, and things like that. So it's just all practice, but I've found that I really enjoy these. I really enjoy making them. I find them quite therapeutic. So I think we will add another on the side. And we'll call it that for now. But I don't know if any of you have, whatever you call it, embroidery floss. Hi Deborah, thank you. Embroidery floss. You can, again, you can pick it up in packs of it dirt cheap from Temu. And we're going to make some tassels, our own tassels, but beaded tassels. So we're going to make them either next week or the week after. So yeah, if you've got embroidery floss, dig that out, or you can pick it up dead cheap. Kimberly, a lot of people have been crafting for a long time. Yeah, they do. They have different interests, like, you know, sewing. I do love a bit of sewing. I'm not the best at it, but maybe it's one day when I'm, you know, a lot older, I'm hoping that I could maybe make clothes and things, but the time's just not right at the minute. Like, I want to get back into my channel and start doing more regular videos, but it's nice to try different things. Not nice on your purse strings, mind. Oh, I'm going to need another cabin building before long. It's absolutely jam-packed again. Oh, a little update for people who are interested. I have got tons of bargain boxes to make up and sell. A lot of it is, well, there'll be a mixture. There'll be used and new stuff in it, but it's all good quality. I have a lot of unopened and new things that I got from Craft Stash when I worked with them. I have tons and tons of stuff, so I've got lots of them. I'm going to get my finger out and try and get some done next week, and they will be on that website that I use for the last lot. But yes, I would like to get rid of them before the autumn comes in, because it's just taking up room in the house. My kitchen is full of like bags and boxes of craft things that I need to de-stash. So yeah, I'm gonna get onto them as quick as I can. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Leisha, I will. It's just, I hope the postage hasn't gone up too much. because I heard it has, but Kimberly, there's nothing on it at the moment. It's empty. But I will, as soon as I've got the boxes ready to go up, I will put the link, give you the link on my Facebook group. I don't know if you're in there. And then I normally tell people all the boxes are on, and then you can go on and buy them. But I can't even remember the blooming website address, if I'm honest. Yes, it has gone up, I thought. Hope it hasn't gone up too much. Yeah, they'll be jam-packed. Really good stuff as well. Like I say, a lot of it hasn't been opened. It's still in the cellophane. If it has been opened, it's just been to look at, or if it's been used, it's probably been used once. So yes, this is going to be my last bead. But yeah, I will get my finger out and get them done. But I have, there is some other things. Well, actually I have a ginormous box full of Stampin' Up! Punches. Now, a few of them are retired. You can't even get them anymore. Quite old ones too. But I can't really put them in the boxes because it wears them straight away. And then it's not fair because then you're not getting as much in. So I don't want to put them in them. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But there's quite a lot of them. But there's also some paper trimmers and scoreboards that I need to de-stash or take to the tip, whatever, I don't know. Sorry, the charity shop. But again, I would probably just list them separately, maybe in the Facebook group, I don't know. But they're too big to put in. Linda, you're interested in them? Oh, there's loads of them. There is loads of them. Tons of Stampin' Up! Punches and tons of ink pads. I think I must have 30 or 40 ink pads. But I just need to, honestly, I need to get my finger out and get it sorted because I want rid of it all. It's just not my thing anymore. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Alan, maybe do a YouTube video selling them. Yes, I could. Big Mama 65, you would like some. Okie doke. I don't know if you're on Facebook, you can message us on there, or if not, you can email us, whatever you want to do. Yes, Tammy, I think I will just sell them separately, but you know, when you go on eBay and some of them are like 20-25 quid, I won't be selling them for that. I think the most I'd charge is £10 for one, and obviously if they're smaller it'll be less, because the postage is quite a lot because they're heavy. Margaret, the punches, what did you say? I've missed that. Something about the punches. So, last bead. Yeah, I've got loads of them. A box, there's just a big box in the kitchen full of Stampin' Up! Punches, and like I say, a lot of them are retired as well. You can't get them anymore. But I definitely can't put them in the boxes because they're just too heavy. If the ones I use, I would have some punches. Yeah, well, I don't know if everyone who's interested, if you are in my Facebook group, I can start putting them on there, and then I'll just sell them separately, and you can buy them on there if you want to. Right, how sweet is that? So it's sort of like a little spooky Halloween charm dangle. I mean, it's quite big, but you know, you don't have to make yours that big. Alan, it's just Positively Papercraft Forum, I think. Is that what it is? Or you could email us, Alan, positivelypapercraft@gmail.com. And if you have an idea of any types you like or you want, I could tell you that way. It's up to you. There we go. So I hope you can give it a try, because it's not hard, and I find it really therapeutic. I like it. Okay, Alan. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry again about the blooming camera. I will fix this for next week. I'm determined it's not going to get the better of us. And I'm not sure what we're making. We might do those beaded tassels yet. I don't know. I will let you know in a couple of days what we're going to do. But yes, you would just need some like little beads and your tassels. Sorry, not tassels. Embroidery thread or floss, is that what you call it? Yeah, okay everyone, so hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you all have a lovely bank holiday weekend. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Linda, what was that? Did you delete that message? Linda, I saw a message and then when I went to read it, it just vanished. As long as there was something on it, I think he said. Yeah, Tammy, let's have none of that. Yeah, thanks everyone. It's been lovely. I've really enjoyed it. Yes, that's what you deleted, Linda. You're off again. Right, as soon as I come off here, I think it takes a few minutes to just finish uploading it to YouTube, and then I will come on and I will put the links for all of these items that I've used. So, you know, just give it 20 minutes or so because I've got to find them all and put them on for you. But yeah, thanks everyone. I've got a tutorial tomorrow as well on YouTube, so I think you'll like that one. So yeah, have a lovely evening, have a lovely weekend, and thanks for popping on everyone. I really appreciate it. So let me work out how to turn it off now, because that's another thing. Let me see. Yeah. Goodness me, I'm useless. Yeah, bye everyone.